Microsoft is making some changes to the Xbox Home UI that will allow you to pin your favorite apps and games, hide system apps, and even choose the amount of games that you see in this recently launched section. So let's dig into the changes. I'm going to head into settings here, and then in the personalization section and in games and apps, you'll see that there's a new option here that will allow you to hide system apps. Now I'm going to toggle this, and then I'm going to head back to the home screen, and you'll notice that those apps that I was just showing you, they've disappeared, and the home screen isn't as cluttered because it's only showing this single game here. Now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to untoggle this just to show you the next part of the Xbox Home UI, which is pinned apps and games. Now you'll see the list here. I can go in and I can pin this to the list to make sure that this game or this app is always available. Now you can pin up to 3 of these onto the home screen here, so these will literally just stay here no matter what sort of other apps and games you play. Now if you try to pin a 4th app, you'll notice that you'll get a message that we couldn't pin it, and you'll have to go back into the 3rd or 2nd app that you pinned and unpin it to then pin that 4th one. So pretty standard stuff. Now what you will notice here is that these 3 apps will stay in this position right now in the recently launched list, but if I start opening up other apps, so let's go into the app section here, and I'll launch something like Apple TV. I'll get ready, I'll go back to the home screen, and then you'll notice that that sort of populates that first tile at the front there, and those 3 pinned apps, they take up that section 2 to 4 on this tiled interface. Now I can go in and I can launch a bunch of other apps. So if we go in, I'll open up Edge, and then we'll go back, and you'll see that that's gone into the first section, and those 3 apps are still pinned in that middle section, but Apple TV has been pushed along. Now I can keep going and launching other apps, so I'll go down to the Friends and Community app here, launch that, go back to the home screen, and you'll see that again that populates the first tile, but that trio of apps remain pinned exactly where you'd want them. Microsoft will also soon let you choose the amount of apps and games that you'll see in this recently launched list, although it's not yet available, so I'm not sure what the minimum amount is yet. This is all being tested with alpha and alpha skip ahead Xbox insiders, so expect to see this show up on all Xbox consoles in the coming months.